Hello, and welcome to Your Wellness Matters, a space where we talk honestly about pain, well-being, and the human experience behind it. In this episode, we're talking about sleep and fatigue, and why poor rest doesn't just accompany pain, but actively shapes it. Because when pain and exhaustion live together, each one makes the other harder to manage. Sleep is not just downtime. It is when the body repairs, regulates, and recalibrates. Muscles recover, inflammation settles, the nervous system resets, and emotional processing occurs. When sleep is disrupted, however, the body loses one of its most important recovery tools. Pain does not exist in a rested body in the same way that it exists in an exhausted one. Pain doesn't just reduce sleep, it changes how sleep happens. People with pain often spend less time in deep restorative sleep. They wake more frequently during the night, and they remain closer to full awareness even while asleep. This means they may technically be sleeping, but still wake feeling very unrefreshed. The body has no time to fully switch off and recover. And without deep sleep, pain sensitivity increases. Sleep requires the nervous system to feel safe. For people in pain, safety is often compromised. The body remains on guard, muscles stay semi-contracted, breathing remains shallow. The recovery system treats night times as vulnerability, not as a recovery period. This is why pain often feels worse in the early hours of the morning. Fatigue linked to pain is not simply being tired. It is systemic. It affects physical endurance, cognitive clarity, emotional resilience, and motivation and hope. People often describe feeling heavy, foggy, or flattened. This fatigue reduces tolerance, not just for pain, but for life. Pain disrupts sleep. Poor sleep lowers pain thresholds. Lower pain thresholds intensifies pain. This creates a loop that can feel impossible to escape. The longer it continues, the more depleted the system becomes. This is not psychological weakness. Rather, it is a biological depletion. Many people in pain develop anxiety about sleep. They will worry about how long it will take to fall asleep, whether pain will eventually wake them, and how tomorrow will feel if tonight is a bad night. This anticipation activates the stress responses before sleep has even begun. The body prepares for threat, not rest. Sleep becomes another place where pain feels in control. People with pain are often told to make sure you rest, or go to bed earlier, or sleep some more. But rest without regulation does not restore. Lying down with a tense nervous system is not recovery, it is containment. The body needs permission to let go. This is an important distinction between rest and collapse. Collapse happens when the system is exhausted. Rest happens when the system feels safe. Many people with pain collapse into bed, but do not truly rest. True rest involves reduced vigilance, slower breathing, muscular softening, mental permission to stop. And without these, sleep remains shallow. Supporting sleep in pain is not about perfection. It is about consistency and safety. Helpful approaches may include predictable evening routines, reducing stimulation late at night, supporting the body's physicality for comfort, using breath work to calm the system, letting go of pressure to just sleep well. Paradoxically, removing pressure often improves sleep. Chronic fatigue alters emotional tones, and people become less patient, more tearful, more withdrawn, less hopeful. This is not a personality change. This is a system running without reserve. Fatigue makes pain feel overwhelming, not because pain has changed, but because the person's capacity has. At Your Wellness Matters, sleep and fatigue are treated as central to pain support, not secondary, not optional. Pain care includes supporting nervous system settling, improving quality of rest, reducing nighttime threat, respecting exhaustion, removing shame around needing rest. Rest is not an indulgence. Rest is essential. If pain feels worse when you are exhausted, it does not mean that you are failing. It means your body is asking for restoration. Listen to that message. Pain and fatigue feed off each other. Supporting one supports the other. In the next episode, we'll explore what happens when pain is not believed and the psychological cost of dismissal, doubt, and being told it's just in your head. Take a breath. Be kind to your body. Relax, recharge, and remember, your wellness matters more than you think.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is South Coast Radio.